Hi everyone, Filipino freelancers and small business owners. Welcome back to our marketing series called So You Have the Skill Now What. So as I've said, this marketing series is made for Filipino freelancers and yung mga small business owners na using personal brands. So na yung kayo yung brand ng products nyo or ng mga services nyo na ino-offer. So welcome back. This is episode 4. And thank you so much sa lahat ng umattend last time sa ating live discussion. And I'm sorry that I can't go on live ngayon kasi I will be I will be not present during the time of streaming this episode kasi I will be on a mental break. Because as you can see, to be honest, medyo napagod din ako kasi ang dami kong ginawa since the start of this year, and then ang dami kong client work, and I also run my own businesses, and eto pa, meron tayong mga Filipino freelancers that we're trying to help, and then we're producing quality content every now and then. So yeah, I need to rest then because we all need to rest because we're humans, diba? And as I've said dun sa ating how to make your 2021 your best year ever is, I mentioned there na kailangan natin magpahinga, diba? Every end of the quarter. So I hope you guys will have a rest then this coming Easter, and I will see you very soon. So yeah, without any further ado, on yung part 2. Episode 4 is, I'm gonna look at here kasi nandito yung screen ko, no? So baka mapapansin nyo bakit dito ako tumitingin. So episode 4 is 8 Traits of a Good Marketer Part 2. So if bago kayo dito, hindi nyo napanood yung part 3, part 1, please watch it. It's available sa YouTube channel natin, which is Article and Design. And nandun din sa Facebook group natin if you want to read the comments and discussions na nangyari last time. So if you're new here, welcome. This is Margaret Salapas, the owner and founder of Article and Design, which is an agency since 2012, but we have created the Article and Design Creative Lab, which is the Article and Design Super Freelancers PH last pandemic, in order to help our fellow Filipino freelancers and small business owners to thrive in this digital world. So welcome if you're new here, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thank you for watching. So yeah, episode 4 is part 2. Yung 8 traits of a good marketer. So bakit traits? Let me just explain. Traits at yung character mo eh. Okay? Hindi ito yung sinasabi ng mga hard skills mo as a freelancer or as a business owner. We're trying to discuss right now is yung traits mo. Okay? Bakit napaka-importante na din-discuss natin yung traits? Kasi bakit? People buy from you kasi or contract your services because they trust you. Okay? They trust you. So, napaka-importante yung traits mo or character mo as a person. Kaya dito sa umpisa ng ating marketing series, we want to establish a good foundation. Okay? Kasi you're here in this freelancing world, you're here in this small business world for longevity. Okay? Hindi ka pumunta dito just to try and, touch and test the waters or something. But you could be, but if you're really serious about this, I'm telling you now that this is a lucrative business. So welcome if you're here, and let me tell you that you need to be serious about this. Okay, so that's why sa lahat ng tinuturo ko, I'm telling you to really work on the character or trait as a person kasi napaka-importante niya if gusto mo tumagal, okay, dito sa industry na to. So, yeah, Margaret, nagsisarmon ka naman. Let's go ahead. Sige. Yeah, 8 Traits of a Good Marketer Part 2. So, I'm just gonna wrap up ano yung pinag-aralan natin sa series na to because this is a limited series. I'm not gonna repeat this again. Okay? So, what you will learn here is yung sa season 1 is, of course, yung mga foundations. Okay, we're gonna discuss the foundation. And nandito na tayo sa 8 Traits of a Good Marketer. So this is part 2 na. And then the bonus episode, which will be when I come back very soon or after a week after I come back. So the bonus episode is a special request by Emmanuel Ilagan. So Mino, if you're here, say hi. So ni-request ni Mino na I deconstruct yung marketing strategy ni Gary Vaynerchuk. And of course, as I've said, meron tayong isang marketer na di-discuss din, which has most of these 8 traits na sasabihin ko. Okay? So that will be on the next episode, which is a bonus episode. The rest is eto yun, tuturuan ko na kayo si client journey or marketing map nyo, and then yung art of selling the invincible. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a one-page marketing plan. So that's for season one. For season two, eto na, or dive into the weeds of the marketing series. Yung paano ka mag-market as an expert, if ini-interview ka sa mga meetings, negotiations, and of course, paano mo market yung product mo or service mo if you're a small business owner. And of course, I think pinakamaganda is this is the meat and potatoes, how to market yourself without marketing. Okay, so this is a marketing series, na limited series lang. So please, guys, if you know someone who needs this, please i-share nyo sa kanila. Okay, and share our YouTube channel or our group. So yeah, a traits of a good marketer continued. We discussed last week yung four. So let's discuss. Let's recap ano yung four pala. So four is, first we discussed the effective communication. Second is the empathy. Next is you have to be consistent. And fourth is you have to know the difference of marketing and selling. All right, if you wanted to become a great marketer. So let's continue sa other four traits. So the five traits of being a good marketer is, ano, um, honesty. Okay. So bakit honesty, Margaret? Honesty, napaka-importante. Hindi lang sa pagiging good marketer, but in any other case, I mean, in an everyday life, 'di ba? Um, it's so nice to be with someone na honest talaga siya sa'yo, 'di ba? So, honesty, what I'm trying to say, napaka-importante if you want to become a good marketer is you have to be honest. You're living the truth. Ano ba siya? Ano ba siya pag sa marketing or sa freelancing? Okay, you're saying na you are sabihin natin, like ako, I'm saying na I'm a freelancer for over 8 years, actually 10 years na. I was a writer for 2 years, then 8 years as a digital marketing strategist. So I'm a freelancer for 10 years na. Okay? And hindi yun haka-haka, hindi yun hocus-pocus, hindi ako gumagawa ng kwento. I'm living my truth. Totoo yun. You can see all the internet footprints that I have, and you will know that I'm telling the truth. And I'm not here just because of the uso na may mga ganito ngayon, mga freelancing. So I'm living my truth. I'm literally an exhibit of a freelancer for over 8 years now. Okay? So you have to be honest then. Like, in cases na parang, you have to live your truth na ano ka ba dati. Okay, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, dati sobrang ako, naghihirap ako, tapos nakita ko yung freelancing, ganito, ganito. Tapos kung hindi naman siya totoo, huwag mo sabihin yun. Okay? So, huwag mo sabihin yun siya. Kung hindi totoo. So, simple as that. Just live your truth. Okay? Just be honest. And you just have to be straightforward and trustworthy. Ito napaka-importante sa mga clients. So, if you can't do it, if you think yung request ng client is very impossible, so you tell the client na no, we can't do it, but this is how we're going to approach this. Okay? So, you have to be straightforward and trustworthy. Kasi, sabi ko nga sa'yo, ang tao, sabi ko nga sa inyo pala, ang tao is bibili sa inyo or magko-contract ng service niyo because they trust you. Okay, so how could they trust you if you're not straightforward and honest? So, if hindi mo kaya, if feeling mo yung nire-request ng client is hindi talaga tama, hindi siya mag-work. So, you have to tell the clients that no, but this is how, what we're going to do. But this is what we're going to do, I mean, in replacement dun sa sinabi niya. Okay? And of course, be honest to yourself. Okay? And to your client. And your client. Sorry, that's a typo. So be honest to yourself and to your client. And be authentic. Okay? Dapat maging totoo ka talaga. Alright? I couldn't stress it enough. I mean, you know what I mean, diba? So you just have to be honest sa sarili mo din na, hey, alam ko hindi pa ako sobrang magaling na writer, but I can do so much better. Okay? I can do so much better than this. And hey, alam ko nagkamali ako, but yeah, we learn from our mistakes, but I can do so much better than this. And you have to be honest din sa client. You know what, client, sa totoo lang, itong gagawin natin sa'yo is sobrang mahirap to. You're requesting for an SEO, ganito, ganyan, it will take time. Okay, and SEO is a forever process, diba? If you wanted to optimize every now and then. So you have to be honest sa client. Alright? Kasi dun niya din ma-appreciate na you really know what you're doing. Okay? That you are someone na nagsusolve talaga ng pain niya, ng problem niya. Alright? So you're not a copycat because you are you. So you have to be honest to yourself and be authentic. Yung authenticity na sinasabi ko is, may nakita ka kasing someone na sobrang successful na say for example a website developer, may nakita ka gusto mo siyang gayahin, ang successful niya na freelancer, gusto mo siyang gayahin. Okay? So be careful in that kasi there's a thin line between inspiration and copying. Okay? Exceedingly fine. Okay? Yung line ng inspiration and copying. All right? So you are not a copycat. Okay, this one is, we're going to discuss and dive deeper on this on next webinars. I'm going to discuss this topic, yung mga copycats and yung mga inspiration and copying, imitation, and yung mga plagiarism. I'm going to discuss this on a different webinar, but let's tap into this one. What I'm trying to say is, you have to be authentic. Okay? You have to be authentic. Hindi pwede na ginagawa ng isa, nag-work, gagayahin mo siya. Alright? Like, literally, ano mo yun? End-to-end gagayahin mo siya. You could get inspiration. Okay? But don't be a copycat. Kasi you are you. Lahat ng ito, sinasabi ko, ituturo ko sa inyo, but it will still depend paano kayo mag-market as yourself. Alright? So, be authentic. Because you are you. Alright? We're gonna dive deep on this topic very soon. I'm so excited. Next is perseverance. You have to have this trait. Okay? Kasi in our industry, sa digital marketing, sobrang hirap niya kasi pabago-bago. Okay? May mga changes sa social media, may mga changes even sa mga Google algorithms, etc. So website, paiba-iba na yung mga softwares. Alam mo yan, dati HTML lang, ngayon may mga WordPress, Webflow, may mga Shopify, may mga Editor X, mga kung ano na. Diba? So, you have to persevere and be determined talaga. That's why I told you, first pa lang, if you want to start your freelancing or small business, you have to have your why. Ano yung strong why mo? Ano yung core value mo? Okay, because you're going to go back to that one. So be determined always. Kasi bakit? Yung perseverance kasi, it will help you. If the situation is difficult and uncomfortable, when you have that solid determination, okay, tutulungan ka talaga niyan. For example, nagmamarket ka ng self mo, nag-submit ka na ng 10, 20, 50 na mga cover letters, cold leads, tas wala talaga. Sabi mo, ay, hindi na, wala na. Titigilan ko na tong freelancing ko. Wala talaga mag-hire sa akin. Okay, nag-stop ka na doon. When in fact, you can do so much better than that. Pwede mo i-check kung tama ba yung cover letter mo. Pwede mo i-check kung yung targeted clients ba yun? Yung pinapadalhan mo ng cold leads. Diba? Kasi yung perseverance and determination din is makikita din yan ng client eh. Because clients need someone to be a problem solver sa problema nila. And someone who can assess a situation and take action. Okay? So perseverance, makikita yan eh. So we have to have that. Okay? And number 7 is, of course, ito, napaka-importante, critical thinking. So, babasahin ko yung, babasahin ko yung ibig sabihin ng critical thinking. Based sa Foundation for Critical Thinking. Sabi nila, ang critical thinking daw is that mode of thinking about any subject, content, or problem in which the thinker improves the quality of his or her thinking by skillfully analyzing, blah, blah, blah. Ganun. So, critical thinking is self-directed, self-disciplined, self-monitored, and self-corrective thinking. Okay? So, operative word dito is self. Okay? Self. Ibig sabihin sarili mo. If you remember, every now and then, sinasabi ko talaga, yung motivation, okay. If we're motivated, that's fine. And you can get motivation kahit saan eh. Diba? You just have to hang out sa Super Freelancers group natin sa Article Design or listen to my podcast, watch my previous webinar, makakakuha ka ng motivation dyan eh. Diba? But, yung wala kasi doon is yung self-discipline. Diba? Motivated ka nga, pero wala kang self-discipline then, okay? It's a recipe for disaster din. Lagi ka lang motivated pero wala kang ginagawa. So going back, bakit importante yung operative word na sinasabi ko dito is self? Kasi yung critical thinking, in short, is actually making reasoned judgments that are logical and well thought out. Okay? So Margaret, bakit napaka-importante niya to be good marketer na may critical thinking tayo? Kasi bakit? Strong critical thinking skills is very important if you want to last sa freelancing game, or if you wanted to market sa self mo, is because we have, as a person, we have innate biases, eh, 'di ba? As human beings, may mga biases tayo, eh, 'di ba? So, minsan naapektuhan yung ating decision is dahil sa mga biases natin. Ayun, yung biases mo, tatanggalin mo siya, eh. Okay? May mga ano ba, may biases ka sa, for example, social media. Naiinis ka, eh, sa social media. Pero yung social media marketing, yun yung magwo-work sana dun sa problema ng kliyente mo. Okay? Pero ayaw mo siyang i-suggest kasi nga ayaw mo yung social media. Diba? I mean, I know those those samples are like lame, but you get what I mean. Whenever we decide on something, we have to be logical as much as possible. Hindi siya based on biases. Okay? Hindi siya based on biases. Hindi siya based sa kung ano-anong bias na meron tayo. Alright? Because yung marketing, guys, as I've said, um, depende siya, eh. It's a strategy. There's no one size fits all. Okay? So, hindi pwede na yung marketing ko sa mga clients ko is mag-work exactly dun sa marketing mo as a website developer. Ang gagawin mo lang sa lahat ng tinuturo ko is kukunin mo siya as guide. And then, itu-tweak mo siya dun sa pagiging website developer mo. Okay? So, ganun yun, eh. So, great marketing is not using the same playbook or guide over and over again. A great marketing strategy is a product of educated risks and tests. That's why, over and over again din, sinasabi ko sa grupo dito na hindi ka mag-guess. You have to test. Okay? We always have to test. We always have to look at the data. Hindi pwedeng na porke sinabi lang ni ganito, yun na yung gagawin mo. Okay? Kasi hindi din natin alam na yung sinabi na ganito, totoo. Diba? So, my point being here is, great marketing, depende siya, eh. For example, yung marketing strategy mo as a website developer ngayon, hindi na siya nag-work. Nag-work siya noon, 10 years ago, baka ngayon hindi na siya mag-work. Okay? Yung mga gagawin mong mga techniques dun sa website mo. So, ang gagawin natin dyan is, you have to always check yung marketing plan mo or marketing playbook mo. If sang-ayon pa ba siya dito sa trend, sang-ayon pa ba siya dun sa gusto mong marating, sang-ayon pa ba siya dun sa mga client needs mo. Okay? And yun nga, when you decide, okay, when you apply strategies, we have to have a critical thinking. Okay? We have to remove as much as we can yung biases natin as a person. So guys, this is a whole lot topic. I really, really like this topic, yung critical thinking, as well as yung sa um, copyright and copycat, being a copycat. So I'm going to really discuss this in further detail ano, sa isang webinar. But yeah, you get my point, diba? Critical thinking. So, tanggalin natin yung biases natin kasi maaapektuhan niya, okay, ang pagiging isang marketer natin. Alright? So, next is, and the last will be a lifelong learner. Bakit? Ito. As I've said, ako, and most ng mga kilala ko, ng mga freelancers and small business owners, matatagal na sila talaga sa industry. Okay? But, ang napansin ko sa kanila is, forever talaga sila, halos everyday sila nag-aaral. Okay? It doesn't have to be yung pumapasok sila sa mga university, ano, or bumibili ng mga kurso. But they learn every day. Okay? We always have, yung goal natin is, we're always forever work in progress. Hindi kasi pwedeng magsistop na yung learning natin because education never stops. Okay? Hindi pwedeng magsistop doon. Kasi ang tendency niyan, guys, if sasabihin mo na proud ka na sa self mo, magsistop na doon, magiging mayabang ka, eh. Okay? And pupunta na siya dito. Papasok na siya. Okay? And the most, ang pinaka-enemy natin as a person is ego. Okay? Ego is the enemy talaga. So, be a lifelong learner. As a freelancer or a small business owner, don't be afraid to have a beginner's mind. Okay? Huwag tayo matakot na matuto tayo. Alright? So, we always have to learn. Kasi the digital world is always evolving and changing. Yun nga sinabi ko kanina. Nag-change ang mga Google algorithms, napapalitan ng mga, alam mo yun, techniques sa social media, dumarating may mga bagong website builders, etc. And yung mga clients din natin mismo is nag-change din ng mga needs nila. Di ba? So, dati, hindi na sapat na may website lang sila. Ngayon, parang kailangan na, most of them, kailangan na rin ng Facebook page. Yung mga ganon. So, be always a lifelong learner and be open sa, learning. Because I really like it, yung webinar natin with Felix Cordero, yung he's always curious and hungry for information. Kaya lahat ng mga natutunan niya is mostly self-taught, diba? So remember that he was once a car wash boy or a janitor or something like that. And then ngayon, he is a graphic designer and a website developer. So when you have this mindset na curious ka and you are resilient to changes and man nandun yung desire mo to continue to learn, then I will tell you guys na talagang tatagal dito sa freelancing, okay? Or dito sa small business industry mo. Because it's important that you always have to have this mindset. Okay? This growth mindset then. And this mindset na open-minded. Kasi bakit? Pag nag-work ka everyday dito and nakaka-encounter ka ng mga changes sa digital sphere, ma-appreciate mo actually yung trabaho mo. And your work becomes an adventure. Di ba? Kasi, uy, bago pala to. Uy, natuto na ako ng WordPress dahil hindi ako marunong. Uy, natuto na ako ng SEO writing. Dati like, blog writing lang talaga purely ang alam ko. Uy, ang galing. Ang galing nitong graphic design na technique na to. Hindi ko to alam dati. Diba? Okay, ang galing naman itong marketing technique na to, ng strategy na to, ma-apply nga. Okay? Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, this a critical thinking skills is sometimes, yung marketing guide natin kasi hindi siya solid. It will change kasi it depends sa client's needs mo. And it will always be a custom tailored fit. Okay? Dun sa target audience mo. Okay? Kasi there's no one size fits all. Like tulad nito, yung marketing and all the things na tinuturo ko sa inyo, these are your guides. Okay? Pero ibabagay mo siya, ihahanay mo siya sa kung ano ka. Okay? But one thing is, what I can say is these things that I'm telling you are proven. Kasi ginawa namin, ginawa ng agency ko. Okay? But these are your guide. So, ibabagay mo pa rin siya sa kung anong ginagawa mo. Okay? So, be a lifelong learner kasi it's always fun when learning. So that's it, guys. 8 traits of a good marketer. So let's just recap. Effective communication, empathy, consistency. You have to know the difference ng marketing and selling and all the things that surrounds it, diba? And explain ko siya. Honesty, of course. We always love honest people. Perseverance and critical thinking. We have to develop that. And be a lifelong learner. So, napaka-importante. Ako, I love to learn every day, guys. Tinutukso nga ako ng mga friends ko, ang tawag na sa akin, I love schooling. Ganun, kasi, yun nga, ang dami ko pinag-aralan, di ba? I went to preparatory for medicine. I went to law school. I had my master's degree, mga ganun. So, and then, ito, digital marketing and IT, and then never look back. And forever, at least, forever, nagbabasa ako, forever, I learned. Alam mo yung gano'n? Tapos nakakatuwa. Kasi parang adventure siya eh. Nagiging adventure siya. And I'm so happy and I'm so fortunate na I love what I do. Diba? And I wish the same sa inyo. Okay, guys, so let's all be a lifelong learner and let's all practice these 8 traits on how to become a good marketer. And our homework natin today is just like last week is if examine yourself if you have these 8 traits and work it out if you lack one. Kung wala kayo, 'di ba? And like I myself, not all of this probably wala ako. Then but I'm still working on this. And you can do the same. Hindi naman necessary na perfect tayo. Okay? But what we're trying to do here is meron tayong self-awareness to develop self-discipline kasi we need a critical thinking to be self-corrective. Okay? So, yeah, as I've said, probably you're watching this on a recorded one. Then I won't be there. You will be with Jules or FB moderator because as I've said, I'll be on a mental break. And our next episode will come out on 16th of April, which is the bonus episode, which I'm going to discuss to you senior marketer na my traits na ganito mostly. And I'm going to discuss to you yung marketing strategy ni Gary Vaynerchuk, which is requested by Emmanuel Ilagan. So Mina, thank you for this request. And if you have other requests, guys, please just let me know. Ano? So, guys, any questions on what you'd like to share, please write down in the comments below and I will reply to them. If not ngayon, kung mapapanood nyo, I will reply to them sooner. Or, guys, you can always email me at admin@articleanddesign.com if you have any requests. Because if you don't know by now, nag-reply talaga ako sa mga messages nyo. Okay? So, one thing I've asked for you, and always, if I need your support, because walang article and design, walang ganito, if wala kayo. Kasi ginawa to para sa inyo. If you know our tagline, Article and Design is made by Filipino freelancers for Filipino freelancers and small business owners. Okay? So ginawa to para sa inyo. And of course, I need your support. If you know someone who needs this, who needs to see this, and who needs to join our group, please share this video to them and invite them to our group. Okay? So everybody is welcome here. As I've said, wala tayong biases dito sa grupo na to. Everybody is welcome. Okay? So that's it. A traits of a good marketer. So I hope you learned a lot dito sa traits na to. And next time, we're gonna dive deep na into the mga steps on how to market yourself properly and without being too salesy. So that's it. Have a great weekend. And you're watching this on May 26th, Friday. So the next day is panoorin nyo rin yung podcast episode, last podcast episode ko. So season 3, which is I'm going to discuss about how to avoid burnout. Ganun. And thank you once again, guys. And I will see you on April 16th for a live discussion ng ating bonus episode. So I will be discussing live. So please, please, please come and join the fun and join the chat. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna have my break and hope you will have a happy Easter and stay safe, everyone. And always wear a mask kung saan man kayo. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.